Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now with our main topic, we're discussing today the latest developments in Gaza Strip. And to shed more light, we have the pleasure to have with us our dear guest today, Dr. Mohamed Moukhtar Darwish, the Professor of International Relations. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Well, sir, recently the UN have announced and declared Gaza as a territory of famine. So what does this mean?
That does mean it's the matter of Egypt vision. Reference to our president was say that Mr. Abdel Fattah
Warned
al-Sisi
about this several
warned before
times.
it's
Yes.
gonna happen.
Yes.
And this is believed that our also Dr. Badr Abdul Ati authorities and his effort to don't go to that. But Israel is try to complete what them done because Netanyahu know well that he will suffering against what he do, and this is the last chance to him to close the matter of Gaza. That's why he is completing. But we are trying to now, and this message was very, very clear from Egypt, try to stop. And even there is returning things related to also internal political related to Palestinian. It must, the time is become must to sit on the table and to be on one in one action to stop this war. This is very enough.
Of course. What would you say, sir, concerning that Israel denies this completely? That it is the reason, although the whole world knows, of course, that Israel is the reason for this famine.
This the message was Egypt was trying to pushing it up, as I was mentioned in our starting, and Israel that's believe in this, that the coming future, them dream, try to work on them dream, complete them dream. And internally there is also several justice against Netanyahu internally in Israel, and his chance and his last chance to complete what he's done. But it must to stop the war, it must to caring about the humanity, and I need to say something to whole world. It is the time didn't come enough to stop this war.
Yes.
The UN, there is international law of the UN. Israel, every article related to international law, Israel across it, pass it, become after the red line. Why? They are special. I believe this time is coming up to stop this war, stop also what Israel dream. Enough for the humanity, and every country across the world, the history will asking about what them done. And this is also believe that Egypt was see this scenario well, understanding well, and try to pushing abroad in Gulf area and even related to all Arab countries and Arab Union. This is why we was go in several ways to stop this war and believe in the story that we are now we are in on it.
Yes, 2 days ago, after the UN have announced Gaza as a territory of famine, and also the EU, could we see any kind of punishment or sanctions towards Israel, as the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said that Israel is not going to be unpunished?
It must be. It must be. And but related to also to completely agreement for all the countries. We know, of course, veto. That's why the USA try to support Israel to complete on it. And but it's not. This will keep going like that.
Yes.
This also our the message from Dr. Badr Abdul Ati and even our president to complete community related to European Union, Arab Union, to have to understanding in one man agreement to stop and try to punish Israel. Israel will not go on for that, what them done it in Palestinian and especially in Gaza, and them try to complete. And Of course, we learn in international law that this is not the UN article. This is this is not the international law. If you don't also have a punished, them do whatever they them do.
Yes.
All right, and the message become clear to every countries abroad that this is the real Israel. This is Israel.
Yes.
Them don't have them never been weak. Them always been powerful. Them always do whatever they want, and this is not the things.
Yes, but the whole world and the international community also saw very well that we're coming now on the 7th of October to reaching to 3 years of
Yes,
genocide
we're going to see
war. So the whole world saw that Israel is the one who is closing the Rafah border from the Palestinian side and rejecting to the trucks that and the humanitarian aid and the medics on the at the same time it's accusing Egypt of closing the Rafah border, which is not true.
Yes, of course. Most of the 70% from all the Rafah and this board is become from Egypt. And the thing is, Israel like to do that to try to killing people. This is against the humanity. This is against the UN law. This is against the UN process also and procedures approved. It must to stop. Israel don't like. This is why the UN mentioned that, because there is no facility in hospitality, no foods for the peoples inside Gaza. The board, as maximum, as I think, 15% from all the supporting things were not able to cross the board.
Yes.
And be waiting for days to enter some things, foods and anything to the peoples. Is this what we learn in from United Nations? Is this the law of the international law? No, it's never been that. If you across one side to any country, we know Israel, yes, of course, but Israel is all got all this power abroad all the world? No.
Yes,
it's time to say enough to them.
Yes, Dr. Darwish, yesterday Israel have striked the Nasser hospital in Gaza and attacked the medical team, and actually it killed a journalist and a cameraman yesterday. And this is not of course the first time. 3 weeks ago it attacked a tent that gathered 6 journalists, and they were killed. And actually yesterday Egypt have released a statement condemning the attack on Nasser hospital in Gaza, and condemning the attack of journalists and of the medical team. How did you follow this?
I follow this. If you don't have action, if you don't have also punished, you do whatever you like. This is Israel's doing. And I believe it is the time to Palestinian to sit as one man. And it's time to saving people. Enough blood. This is enough blood and enough killing. And even also there is several international judgment. Egypt and other countries try to complete this message to go to against Israel to stop whatever. It will be case by case. And the time the war stop, you will see what's going on to Netanyahu suffering internally and externally. And this Egypt is caring and put very, very important things for that matter. And before, we have several, maybe why that we supporting, why didn't agree to across Palestinian to become to live in Sinai or something for that. No, them don't have them country. They will believe in them. This is them rights to live and eat and eating and food.
Yes, actually the Israeli occupation forces and the military is pushing the Palestinians to the south.
Yes, yes. It's the dream. To pretend that it's an Israel dream.
Yes.
And Netanyahu found himself that I'm the man. I'm the man to do that. But it needs from Palestinian to agree as well as I mentioned, and to take action. But before to do that, there must be agreement together,
Yes.
to be one man communicating together. And even Hamas, it's the time. Take care about people's
Yes.
humidity.
Mm.
Day by day, we found several people dying. And if these things happen in any country, it will go like that?
Yes.
Never will go like that. Never. It's one of the humidity you cannot allow it in UN law. You're not allowed to access hospital and even pieces people.
Yes. Yes, and also, Dr. Darwish, the Israeli side have announced last week, 2 weeks ago, that they are going to reoccupy the Gaza Strip. How did you see this also?
It's really not a good news as usual. We're hearing and learning from what Israel is doing, but it must be, as I mentioned, must have action, must have stopping these things, and that's why the president communicates, especially for Europe, especially for the power countries. I mean, also was before have several communicating with Russians and Chinas and all the biggest country are brooding to stopping these things.
Yes.
That is enough. This is really enough to keeping going in that scenario. It's really keeping Israel want to don't have Palestinian anymore, and this will not be happening.
Yes. Do you think that the decision of reoccupying the Gaza Strip goes back to that Paris and France President Emmanuel Macron have announced that he is going to recognize the Palestinian state by September?
Yes. And this is returning to the last visit for him for
and
Egypt.
Also Spain. And
Spain, yes, different countries.
Egypt is starting. Different countries, and also we saw that 9 ministers or a number of ministers in Holland have.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Amsterdam, actually.
Yeah, Amsterdam, agree. And even UK tried to put together in things to follow these things. This is creating our top, the management, Egypt management, and even government process and procedures to get these things. It's not passing. The people was asking about the last visit for Mr. Macron, President Macron to Egypt. Our president showed him the fact on right, in board, in Egypt, in Palestinian, and the related to people, the coming people from with them have dedicated in our hospitality in Egypt, and see what this happening in this area. This is the message. This is show how you get power, how you believe to solve like this case with peace. And this is Egypt visions and missions. Try to keeping solving these things with that. And whatever this common action from believe in Palestinian reference to all these 9 to 12 countries, I believe it will be gonna changing the story and stopping Israel.
Yes.
This them try to afraid of that to get happen, especially one of the France. This means it's the gate of Europe.
Yes. Yes. Doctor, do you think that Israel is going to respond to all the calls with a ceasefire now, because the situation is deteriorating completely? There are relentless efforts from all the parties, especially from Egypt, for a ceasefire agreement.
I believe that will happen if the worst scenario happened to Israel, and the worst scenario related to economy, related to commercial, related to financial, that we stop treatment in Arab after that. Maybe Europe dedicated with most anything coming from Israel or dedicated to Israel, and this was happening from some countries this last months, and this is we'll try to get also pushing internally in Israel. Let this the president, I mean Netanyahu, to stopping these things. It's a matter of financial and economy, and this is very good action to pushing them to stop it.
Yes. Yes. What do we expect in the coming days concerning the deteriorating situation in Gaza, the famine, the medical, there's no medical treatment there, suffering from food, medicine, no houses, no education for the kids, nothing
there. There's nothing there.
Yes.
What's coming, I believe, it could be solving as soon. And we have more that all the planning from A to maybe to 8, preparing for that.
Yes.
And we will dedicating since the stopping for that, and to control the board from the side of Palestinian. It will get these things, and our president will have a vision for that related to construction for Gaza,
Yes.
returning back Gaza to again, and just to stop the war. It will be fixing the things, but it will
Yes.
matter to, I believe it's gonna take some time, a little bit, and more pushing.
Yes. Doctor, Israel is refusing the entrance of the international teams inside Gaza. What is the reason behind this?
The reason behind that, them become against them. Because
They don't want them to see the truth.
The truth, yes, it's a matter of the truth.
But the media...
Why them killing the press there, the journalist people there,
Yes.
the media team, any
Yes,
one of the media,
cameramen.
any people working in media
Yes.
related to that, because them passing the scenario, passing the message, they don't want the message going up, because become now all the whole world hating Israel. No one in every country, believe me, like Israel. Know well them truth, them facting about all the world. This is the truth of Israel, and this is one of the message that show to everywhere. Israel people don't like maybe peace, but on the side, on the real side, from internally in Israel also.
But we see the citizens, they want peace.
Yeah, they want peace. That is why I can complete my.
They were protesting actually last week
Yes.
because they want the war to stop and the hostages to be back.
I'm pushing also. There is several things against. There are several cases and action related to Netanyahu, and he tried to stop these things until I finish my war.
Yes. So the citizens are against
them,
government.
yes, against them, of course, against them. But he tried to make dreaming for them. Then tell them, no, it's your dream. I'm the one that's solving your dream. I'm the one that creating your dream, and this is not the truth. If more pushing, more communicated, more also action internally with Palestinian himself, as I mentioned, one man, it's time. Really, it's time. Enough wasting time for that. I think it could be taken as maximum from 10 days to 15 days to stopping these things, and this would show the clears. And whatever the war is stopped, you'll find Netanyahu's going on for everywhere action, from internally to externally.
Why does Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, wants the war to
complete,
to go on?
Yes, to solve his to solve himself. He's have several delays, several action, financial, against all the things there, and them also, all the people internally that they mentioned to them, you will not become most wanted in anywhere in the world, like I was mentioned in my question before. Yes. And for the truth, the people like the peace. Israel people like the peace. They got to go on, and this is not of the side of Netanyahu.
Do you think, sir, Doctor, that Netanyahu could face jail?
Yes,
because
he will face the jail. He will go to the jail.
Accused of robbery and
yes.
accused of...
yes, of course. I believe the things. Because, you know, he's now have his date to go to the jail. He's trying to stop this date. It's a matter of time.
Yes.
To fixing himself,
yes.
Try to cover himself, try to keep going in that. It's a matter of life for him.
Yes.
I believe it's a matter of life.
Yes, sir. We come now to the most important point, which is Egypt's role towards the Palestinian question. It's a historical role, of course. If we go through it, Egypt was always through the history supporting the Palestinian
Yes.
people and the Palestinian question. But recently, Egypt is delivering the trucks and the supplies and the medical supplies, and even accepting the entrance of families and the injured people and people for medical treatment. Here, give us an idea about this picture.
It's become show to everybody across the world. Egypt was never is the first country supporting Palestinian, like you mentioned, from A to Z, from starting to ending. That the first country is know well how to solve that case and working on that, and never stopping pushing and helping Palestinian from internally to the internally matter to externally matter abroad. And this is show to clear to everybody there, every countries, I mean, what's Egypt doing for that.
Yes, we thank you very much for coming today. Dr. Mohamed Moukhtar Darwish, Professor of International Relations. We really have the honor to host you today.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and we're going to be back with you.